What should we do with imaginary numbers on the ACT or the SAT? Let's take a look. So the problem is, for all real numbers, imaginary number I, which of the following expressions is equivalent to this? So there are a couple of ways of solving this. The first easiest way would be to distribute it, is to take this and then write it out 3 times. And the second is a binomial formula, which of course it may be a little more difficult to remember that, etc. But for the distribution is, as I said, this is a cube, so you're going to write this term 3 times. Okay, and then we're going to distribute it. The binomial formula, a minus b whole cubed, is a cubed minus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared minus b cubed. Okay, for the cubed one. So let's go ahead and distribute the first 2 parentheses and see what happens. X times x is x squared, and then x times negative 3i, and then negative 3i times x, and then negative 3i times negative 3i. So I'm going to simplify that. That's x squared. That's minus 3xi minus 3xi again. And then this is going to be positive 9i squared. Now remember that I squared equals negative 1, or I equals square root of negative 1. So same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and use that in just a minute. I'm going to, instead of the I square, I'm going to substitute that and put negative 1 there. But I just brought my third parenthesis over so I can do my second distribution. So I squared is negative 1. So 9 times negative 1 is negative 9. And I just added these two together, like terms, into minus 6xi. So let's do our second distribution. Then x times x squared, x, and then x times negative 6xi, and then negative 3i times x squared, and then I'm sorry, x times negative 9, and then negative 3i times x squared, and negative 3i times negative 6xi, and then negative 3i times negative 9. Very good. So let's just go ahead and simplify all this. This is x cubed. And then we have negative 6x squared I from here, and then this is minus 9x, and then this is minus 3x squared I, and then this is positive 18xi squared, and then plus 27i, because the negative is positive. So let's go ahead and combine the like terms. So we have x cubed, so the 9x squared I from 6 and 3, negative 9x squared I, and then this is negative 9x. And then here, remember, I squared equals negative 1, so I'm just going to write 18x times negative 1 is negative 18x, and then plus 27i. Now I'm just going to combine finally the like terms here. That gives me negative 27x. So this is the final answer. This is represented in choice F right here. So that is going to be our final answer. And then if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I'll talk to you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.